going on, guys? Let me pause that. I'm watching a little bit of HBO Go on my Xbox One. My room is horribly junky, but I just got in from work and I wanted to show you guys the setup real quick. I'm gonna be doing this. It's gonna be a couple episodes. I'm recording this. What day is it? It's Friday or Thursday, about 10:57 at night or in the morning. Just a quick video, show you guys what I got. I was gonna do the whole unboxing on camera, but I wanted to check through it first, make sure I got everything. First is my video card, Asus Radeon R9 290. I don't know if I'm gonna put links in it. I probably should. I'm gonna put a link in the description for everything, so you guys can see all the specs for yourself. Next is my hard drive. I'm gonna be running it upside down. I'm gonna be running a Western Digital 1 terabyte. What else we got? This is my cooler with my case. I probably don't need a cooler. I think it has like 2 fans already on it, but just to get that extra a little bit, got the Hyper 212 Evo Cooler Master. My processor, sorry about that, Intel Core i7 processor, the 4790K. I just dropped that. Hopefully it didn't fall far. Nothing's wrong. I'm gonna be running Windows. What is it? 7? Yeah, Windows 7 Premium. This is my motherboard, Z97X, using Gigabyte. I'm not too sure about the different motherboards. I probably should do a whole lot more research, but when I went onto the website that I did to pick my parts, it said that this was pretty good for what I want to do, processing videos, so I got that. My memory, Corsair Vengeance. I'm running 16 gigs. I might upgrade later on, not sure. I am going to be running a SSD along with my hard drive. 850 Pro Samsung. When I worked at my computer store, I know that was a top seller, so I think I did good with buying that. This is my power supply, 600M. Again, it said that I shouldn't run too much. I shouldn't run more than like 400 wattage with all this stuff equipped, so that's that. And the final thing, you guys are going to see how junky my room is. My case, which I haven't taken out yet. Corsair Carbide 500R. I don't know if that's going to pop up on the screen when I'm recording this. I just had a notification from Twitter. Haven't even opened this up yet. But, yeah, this is just for right now. Just wanted to check it out. I thought I'd quickly do this while I'm going through everything. Probably going to actually build everything. This is my old computer right here. Had this thing. It's an HP something or another. Had it for like 5 years almost. And my old monitor, I'm getting I don't have it yet. Same default keyboard, mouse, everything. I'm planning on getting a BenQ, I think like 24-inch. I don't know, I'm gonna do that. We'll show you guys that later on. I don't want to do a video just for the monitor and everything. But I think I'm gonna get that in like a week or two, something like that. Yeah, all of this cost me roughly $1,500, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit, save a little bit of money up. But yeah, I'll be back in a second with the whole building the computer bit. Alright guys, didn't mean to give y'all a look around in my room, but I am now putting together my case. This is actually, what night is this? This is Saturday. First I took the cover off my case. This is the back cover. As you can see, it already comes with a fan installed on it. I probably didn't need to get an extra fan because, like I said, that's one fan, and I have a second fan right here along with the heatsink on the processor. Yeah, my computer should be pretty cool. And then I'm going to have the additional Hyper 212 Evo that I bought. So, yeah. The first thing that I'm doing is I'm going to be installing my motherboard onto the computer. And as soon as I find my motherboard and where it goes, I will show you guys that. Guys, so as you can see, I kind of got ahead of myself. Yeah, this is the motherboard. It's not installed at all. It's still loose. I haven't attached it, but this is it. Gigabyte Z97X UD8 or UD3H BK Block Edition. If you guys aren't familiar with it, as you can see, got a black edition certificate. It came with a whole lot of stuff that I'm still going through figuring out. I believe this is called my UI board, something along those lines. This is gonna cover up this plate right here. You guys will get a much better view while it's installed. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick pause in the video, actually connect it to it. It's basically just lining it up right here where it's at and screwing it in, and then I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, I actually turned my flash on so you guys can see a little bit better. I installed the I/O door, shield board, whatever you want to call it. It's basically just as simple as snapping it into place. The next step is to locate the holes on your motherboard. I'm zooming in on the holes right now, and this is a bigger view of it. Sorry, the camera just flipped, but the holes, you can see one at the bottom left or right. I don't know how this video is going to look. You guys see where the holes are. You're going to want to install those and connect them to these holes, whichever ones they align with. Mine, I'm using a, what is this, Corsair Carbide 500R and the Z97X. I have to install them on the first hole up top, this bottom hole, and then the second and the second top. So I'm gonna do that and be back in a second. Alright guys, so I had a little problem with this. As you can see, I am currently missing my, just dropped my processor, not the smartest move, my I/O board. It is right here. Look at that gleam on it. I can't get it to install with the I/O board, and if you look at it, it looks like it's kind of lopsided. I'm not sure if it's the process, if it's the motherboard or the actual case or what. It doesn't look like how it is now. It'll mess with anything, and I don't believe that the I/O board does too much, with the exception of protecting it from dust getting inside. And as you guys can see, I now currently have it installed and connected. It took me about 10 minutes to get it good. So my next step is going to be to install the processor. Processor is right here. Let's hope that I can get it open with one hand. Quick question while I try to maneuver this with one hand. You guys watch any animes? As you guys can see, currently on my Xbox 360, and this is what I'm watching. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is right away. I'll tell you in the next jump cut. I want to see if you guys knew what it is. I actually started watching this show like maybe 7-8 years ago. I just stopped and I almost got it. You guys can see this is the heat sink for it. This small little chip is the processor. If you never put together a computer, or if you're not sure, yeah, that's all the processor is. I don't want it to just be staring at one small part of the computer while I'm doing this. And got it. So the next step is to take this, and if you look at it, you see there's a little gold chip. It would look a whole lot better without the glare. Let me move this down. It's the top right corner. I want to find a little gold piece on it, but there's going to be a gold triangle on your processor. You need to line that up with this tiny little arrow right here on this black spot. It's in the bottom right side. I'm now going to do that, and I'll come back and show you guys how to connect the heatsink. Alright, first off the show, it probably can't tell off of that, but I'm watching Hellsing Unlimited. It's my show, yo. But with the processor, probably not going to lift it back up. Basically, I actually thought I had to unscrew that, but you don't. You have to pop this little pin out, lift it, and then this lifts up too. Then you place the processor up. You can see it better. That little, there you go. That gold triangle has to be placed where the other triangle was on this. This was the cover that was covering it up before. This, you don't need it now that you actually place it on, but on the off chance something happens to the motherboard, you do need to keep it somewhere to keep it, to send it in. Then, I don't know if you guys saw that, if I had the camera right, basically just placing this down, latching it up, and hold on. I really hope I just didn't do anything wrong. It's just not going down as smoothly as I would like for it to. Hold on guys, I'll be back in a sec. Oh, I'm recording. Alright guys, so I got that connected, and if you've ever never done this, it is, or if you have done it, you probably know what I'm talking about. It sucks installing this, because I actually thought that I was breaking it because I was forcing it on too much, but that was not the case. That's just how it is. Next, I'm going to attach the heatsink. With some heat sinks, you might have to buy like the thermal glue to attach it. If you could see those, or of course you can see it, the 3 gray strips on the bottom of the copper part, that's actually my thermal paste, and that means that I don't have to buy anything. So what you're going to want to do is, you can see the 4 prongs, connect that with the 4 openings that were on here, and then just push them all into place. And I'm pretty sure that it does matter. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but try to hold on, these ones aren't popping in. Try to align the you can see the logo for the Intel is facing the same way as the Gigabyte logo down here. That's probably the best way to do it. That's most likely the right way to do it. So yeah, you do that. Give me 1 second. After I install this all the way, I'm going to be back showing you guys how to install the, I believe, memory is next. Alright guys, next is installing the RAM. I thought I was right. As you can see, I have the Corsair Vengeance to 8 gigabytes, so that's 16 total. And I already removed them from the package, so I didn't have to deal with the stupid, whatever that thing is called, the lock thingy that keeps it on. Basically, this is as simple as, probably shouldn't be just placing them on the motherboard like that. I'm a horrible person. Sure, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of comments in the comment about how bad I'm doing this, but this is probably the only part that I do know. I'm just opening all of them. You don't have to, but you just open it up. Find, you can see on here, there's a notch. There you go. Align that notch onto your motherboard and then push it in. Now this, like I said, I know this. It's gonna take a little bit of force to get it in. Don't be afraid to. I mean, don't like punch it in or anything, but don't be afraid to apply some force. Yeah, I said it right the first, or I messed up the first time. The second time I was just repeating it. There we go. That's that side. And then snap up the end pieces after you have attached it. Snap up. Jerk. The same thing happened before. I hate doing this crap. Wish I had a cameraman so I don't gotta keep holding this stupid phone. I'm recording this on my Note 3. God, I hate RAM. I hate RAM. Now, which ones you put it in, it doesn't matter. You can put it in whichever ones. I'm actually gonna move this down a bit. Like I said, it doesn't matter why or what you're doing. I just am. And as you can see with my motherboard, I have 4 slots of available RAM. So If I ever need to upgrade, I can get 2 more of these. Give me up to 32 gigs. Do whatever I feel I need to do. I always have that option in the future for upgrading, which I do love. Well, as soon as I'm done fighting with this, I will show you guys the next. There we go. Just clipped it in. I honestly don't know what the next piece I'm installing is. As you can see, my room is trashed. Just got the boxes of everything lying around. It's either going to be the hard drive or the video card. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. Hope that wasn't loud because I just noticed my face was super close to the camera. Be back. Peace. Guys, next is my video thingamajig. My video card. I was going to open it up, but I love how cool this box looks, so I thought I would share this with you guys. You guys. They made this thing so beautiful. I'm just going to open it up and destroy it. This feels like a booklet. I'm recording with the wrong hand. Yep. Booklets and SATA cords. I only know that word because when I worked at Micro Center, I had to go find them and it was the worst. I'm not sure if all Micro Centers are built in position like mine was, but the way they had it, it was one wall and about 1,000 different types of cords. And if you didn't work in that department, finding the cords sucked. So I would have to go and stare at the wall and pick through stuff for about 20 minutes trying to find stuff to complete a order. Most of the times, I'll tell you right now, unless you're a real good worker at Micro Center, you'll just skip that part and say we don't have it in stock, and then people will come in and find it on the wall and then complain to our manager, and then he would say he would talk to us, but he would just go to the back and say, yeah, so long as we got it in under 18 minutes. That's just how it is. Realistically, like, we would have people do orders for about 3 builds and expect us to get everything in 18 minutes. I've had people place orders in the store and then walk up to the front and say, why isn't my order ready, like 2 minutes later, without us even confirming it or anything. But that is the story. If you guys want to hear about my Micro Center days, I will tell you all about how the stores ran, especially for the PC guys. But this is my video card. I'm running an Asus Radeon R29. I only know that because I'm reading it off the box right here. You guys can, I don't know, I might put the stats down in the description for it. But that basically is just getting installed right here. And I believe the top one. I just have to unscrew these screws, slide it into place, screw it back in. Not too hard, but it is something I want both hands for, so I can't show you guys the direct recording. I'll be back in a second when it's done. Alright guys, I'm going to try to run through the next 2 steps pretty quickly because my battery is dying. Sorry for that loudness. I'm going to be installing the focus. There you go. The hard drive. This is my regular, I believe it's called a HDD hard drive. It is really simple to install. Basically just lift that up, connect or slide the hard drive into it. I need 2 hands for this, but you slide the hard drive into said object if it will connect. Yeah, this is why I need an actual camera. I meant to get my friend's camcorder and record it that way, but then I was like, no, I'll just do it with my phone. It'll be the same. Yeah, I can't do this with one hand. Basically, you just slide it into that and then sliding it back in. The next part with the solid state is going to be a little bit harder, so I'm going to show you guys that in a second. Alright guys, now with the solid state, what you want to do is, this is just a drive bay that I took out. You're going to want to pull the drive bay out And if you look at it, there are these little like rubber pegs. They just pop right off. All you gotta do is apply pressure, and as you can see, it comes out. You're gonna want to take that out and then install the solid state, because the solid state is a little bit smaller. This is the solid state. As you can see, it's about a little bit bigger than a credit card. Thinking ahead, already took one out, popped the side out. You're gonna want to, you can see those holes on it. You're gonna want to align your solid state up with said holes, and then actually screw it in and just slide it back in. I'm gonna do that and be back in a second. Alright, so this is what the solid state looks like when it's connected. Screw it in. You can see it screws directly into the middle of it. You want the the ports to be facing downward. Just align it in, and let it go. Snaps right into place. Check. Just like grab the middle of it, try to pull it out. You can see it's locked up. Same thing for this one. I grab a single tab, it's locked. But if I was to pinch both tabs and pull, it comes out. After that, next, now we're going to be installing power supply into this open slot. It's the only open slot for it. This is where you connect, of course, your power adapter to the wall, how you get power to the computer. After that, I'm probably gonna have to hold off on recording until tomorrow, because I need to get my optical drive. I don't know why I thought I would do this without one, but I normally shouldn't. The power or the optical drive, because with these computers, when you're building your own, if you get an operating system, what you should be able to do is download the BIOS, or not the BIOS, I can't think of the right word for it. You should be able to download the whole operating system online if you just buy the actual operating system. Like, I know you guys saw it yesterday. I actually bought Windows 7 Premium, but it will not let me download it to my computer to just pop in a flash drive and do it. So I'm going to get a optical drive. Should be able to buy one for like $20. It's not going to be anything too crazy. Flash just cut off because my battery is that low. So yeah, I'm going to install this power supply real quick. Be back in a second. What's going on, guys? Same video, new day. As you guys can see, I stood my computer up. You can see better what I was talking about, how the motherboard is like lopsided. It won't, as I said, this won't affect me with my connections too much, but I'm not sure. I can't get it to sit in there right. I'm probably gonna have to take that to someone who knows more of it, a specialist. But down here I have my power supply set up. This is the innards of my computer. Right now I have none of my cables connected to, or to the right. Right here you can see I have my where my drives at? Oh, the drives are there, they're just empty. This is my hard drive, 1000 terabyte. That was my Xbox notification. Right here in this slot, there you go, that's my solid state. This is under my processor, or this is my heat sink. Under that is the processor. Right here is my motherboard. I have my memories right here, 16 gigs, two 8 slots. This is my video card. It is freaking huge. And this is my power supply. Oh yeah, I did end up making a run to Best Buy in order to get a DVD writer. Unfortunately, they don't have SATA drives there, so I'm hoping that either I have some in my computer that I can take, or the case came with some. I gotta check it out. And I still gotta install my cooler. So yeah, I'm just screwing in the power supply, and then I'll be back with what's probably gonna be the data drive next. I mean the CD writer next. Alright guys, so this is the next part, the hardest part. As you can see, I took one of the drive bay doors out. It's not hard to do, you just pop this out. And I want you guys to pay close attention to this. It's a little tricky. to install the DVD writer, CD writer, Blu-ray, whatever. After you pop that out, what you do is you align this up and you push it in. I pushed it in too far. I don't know how I did that. That's it. And yeah, that's how the front is gonna look. I don't have any. Oh, I do. I didn't think I had any front USB ports. I have a buttload of them, yo. That's nice. But anyway, yeah, that's that. I have to install the fan. I don't even know if I need one. However, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna try to install it, and then I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna show the connecting the cables part. I'm just gonna install it, and then show you guys the actual installation of the operating system. Alright, I thought I would record this while I'm doing it. Let me focus it. And there you go. As you guys can see, I removed the video card. I'm right now doing the wiring on everything. This is actually a whole lot cleaner than it was 2 seconds ago. I had to tie this up. I'm routing a lot of stuff to the back. I'm going to spin the computer. If you got a desk you can use to do it, as you can see, everything is routed through the back right now. Don't look at the weight bench. Everything's routed through the back. This side is pretty much still the same. But yeah, if you have like a desk you can do this on, it's probably a whole lot better than this, because this box, though it is sturdy, not the best plan. Right now, this part kind of sucks. But I am going through and I have to connect all of these. All of this stuff right here that I'm connecting, these small little wires, and you can see how small the writing is on the actual computer. Let me zoom in real quick. That actually helped me out a lot too, because I cannot see that stuff. I have to connect these pins to the spots they go with, which is why I had to take out the video card. Still not sure where this wire right here that's hanging loose goes. Gonna have to figure that out. But all of these, when they connect, they make it so that all of these up here work. Zoom out, still zoomed in, there you go. My headphone jack, everything up there. So this part, this is gonna take you some time. I really hate wiring computers. I am really kicking myself. I feel like I should have just ordered one already built, but I don't know. I guess I'll enjoy it more, all in all, in the end. But yeah, I'm gonna try to knock this out quick, and I'll be back in a sec. Mucho better. Hold on. Let me still watch Van Helsing. Hopefully I won't get no type of strike on for putting that on there. But yeah, before I run it, that's probably my last thing I gotta do. I'm just gonna show you guys a quick look at my innards of my computer. As you can see, I got the majority of the cords through the back. I was having some problem right here. You can see these 3 little cords near the end. Yeah, those guys right there. Those are my SATA cords connecting my hard drives and my what's this thing called? Optical drive. I actually did not see them. I was about to just run to Radio Shack and pay what, $9 each, so that would have been $30 for cords. Then I re-went through my cords and found out I had about 4 of them stashed, so I still got an extra one, and I found out where they go. It's a giant sign right there that says SATA. I don't know how I missed that. After that, I spent about 15 minutes trying to get this video drive back in. It's in the original slot. I tried all 3 of those slots right there that look like they could fit before I can get it right back into this one to fit it again, and I had to wiggle it around a little bit to get it perfect. Yeah, that's the power supply, video card. I think I went over this already. Processor, heatsink, memory. I did not install the fan. I don't think I'm gonna need it because I already have about 4 fans on this thing already, including the heatsink. This is my optical drive, which I wasn't planning on getting, and this is the back. I am gonna fix these cords up, make it clean it up, and throw the back on it. I just want to run it real quick to make sure everything's good before I start doing all that extra stuff. Yeah, these switches up here, I believe that this controls the fans. This is the inner LEDs. Not sure what this is, but yeah, headphones, mic, USB 3s. Again, this is just the power light, the power switch, and my hard drive. These two are fans. One blows in, one blows out to keep the system going perfectly. And yeah, next time I come back, I'll be hopefully installing the operating system. Alright, can't use the flash because my phone's on a charger, half dead. But we are going to press this button and pray that this monitor comes on. That sounds super loud. As of right now, I think that that's just a fan making noise. Probably gotta adjust a wire on it. That little guy right there, I don't think you can see it without the flash running. However, the monitor hasn't come on, but the mouse is connected and the keyboard is good, so maybe I'm routing it through the wrong thing. Hold on. Alright, that last one didn't work. I think I was running it wrong. I was running my motherboard to my old monitor when I should have been running my video card to a TV or a monitor that has a TV or PC output. So I'm going to try this again, hit the button, and hope that this turns on. It's only making that much noise because I got to fix the wiring on the... Got it. Haha. And that's that. Yeah, so that's it. From here, it's basically just putting in the Windows drive and running it. I have to actually pull up the settings for loading up the BIOS to my SSD, and I gotta use my phone for that because my other computer, I probably could use it, but I don't have enough outputs. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video right here. Next video should be up within 2 days, showing you guys how I actually put videos together. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment if you got questions. This wasn't really a tutorial on how to do it, because if you don't got the exact same parts, it's always going to be different, and this is my first one. It wasn't perfect run through, but it's the general idea of how to put together a PC, whether for gaming, whatever, just building your own PC. So yeah, any questions, let me know. Catch y'all later. Peace. Alright, last thing, this is the boot menu for a Gigabyte. And I didn't know how long this would take. Basically, the only thing I changed, I switched the system time around, although I think that'll fix when I go online. You gotta switch your SATA controller, make sure that it is set to ACHI or AHCI. Adjust your boot sequence. Mine is gonna be the disk drive, then my SSD, and my my hard drive. And that's it. After that, I should run it, and it should go fine. Okay, I gotta turn it off and back on. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to show it, but I'm running the Windows 7 piece. And yeah, now I just gotta install it and run it. Again, thanks guys if you watched this. Right now it's just boring running this stuff, so yeah. Catch you guys in the next video. Like I said, should be in a couple days. Alright. Peace.